very good evening. Welcome to Prime TV News with me, Iftia Abdul Kader. A look at your headlines first. Parliament votes to suspend Prasanna Ranavira and Vimal Veeravansha. 9,000 million rupees allocated for dry rations to drought victims. Reconstruction of tanks in Anuradhapura begins under the Ellanga project. Court permits Saitam students to register with the Medical Council. Special CID team to investigate Nalaka de Silva. And on news overseas, Vietnam President Tran Dai Quang has died. In your local news this evening, the Parliament today approved a motion to suspend MP Vimal Veeravansha for a period of 2 weeks and MP Prasanna Ranavira from attending Parliament sitting for a period of 4 weeks. This was done due to their unethical conduct in the House. Parliament took this decision following a motion brought forward by Leader of the House, Minister Life+news Kiriyala. They are barred from entering Parliament during this period. State Minister Ajit P. Pereira said that the government as well as the opposition accepted the fact that the statement made by parliamentarian Vijay Kala Maheshwaran was erroneous. He said that the Speaker should investigate and take a decision as to what should be done. In spite of this claiming, descending on the well of the House and claiming that immediate action should be taken in this respect and forcing to halt all activities of the House going against the standing orders and attempting to grab the mace, violating the privileges of all the members of Parliament is unethical. The State Minister called on the Speaker to examine the video footage of this incident and take necessary action over their misbehavior. Leader of the House, Life+news Kiriyala, requested to suspend MP Prasanna Ranavira from attending Parliament for a period of 4 weeks.
Order please. The motion carried. 41 yes and 21 no. The motion is carried.
He also proposed to suspend MP Vimal Veeravansha from attending parliamentary sessions for 2 weeks.
Order please. Yes 39 votes, no 21 votes. The motion is carried.
President Maithripala Sirisena has said that by today, there is a drop in the number of patients affected by the kidney disease. The President made this observation in a pinkama conducted near the Jayashree Mahabodhi in Anuradhapura to invoke blessings on kidney patients. The Presidential Task Force for the Prevention of the Chronic Kidney Disease has been established to control the rapid spread of the disease in Sri Lanka on the instructions of President Maithripala Sirisena. Water filters have been installed in areas where the kidney disease is rife to provide pure drinking water to the people. It was its 500th water filtering machine that was opened today at the Kurundan Kulama Mihindu Aranya Senasana at Mihintale in Anuradhapura. It was opened by the President today from near the Jayashree Mahabodhi using modern technology. Water of the 500 water filter machines was offered to the Jayashree Mahabodhi by the President amidst the chanting of Set Pirit. The financial contribution for this 500th water filtering machine was made by the Geological Survey and Mines Bureau, while its technical activities were sponsored by the Sri Lanka Navy. An offshoot of the Jayashree Mahabodhi was offered to the Buddhist Vihara situated in Berlin, Germany. Expressing his views on the occasion, President Maithripala Sirisena said that the 500 water filter was being installed since the launch of this project. It provides 50 million litres of pure drinking water. Based on the results of this project, he said that he was happy to note that the number of kidney patients was on the decrease. This year, the number of new patients has reached 1,500. A large gathering, including many parliamentarians, was present on the occasion. On to a headline-making story. The Supreme Court today upheld the appeals court decision calling upon the Sri Lanka Medical Council to register SITEM medical graduates. The Court of Appeal had ruled on January 31, 2017 that South Asian Institute of Technology and Medicine, SITEM, is legally eligible to issue medical degrees to its students. The appellate court had also directed the Sri Lanka Medical Council to give provisional registration to medical students passing out from the private medical college in Malabe. However, the SLMC decided to appeal against the ruling of the appeals court to provisionally register SITEM medical degree holders. The three-member bench chaired by Justice Eva Vanasundara today rejected the appeal filed by the Sri Lanka Medical Council challenging the appeal court's ruling. The appeals court has decided to take up the petition filed by former Minister Basil Rajapaksa against the hearing of the Almanac lawsuit before Colombo High Court Judge Gihan Kulatunga on the 13th of December. A case has been filed against Basil Rajapaksa for misappropriating a sum of 29 million rupees of the Divi Naguma department. The petition has been filed seeking a transfer of this lawsuit to another court other than hearing it before Colombo High Court Judge Gihan Kulatunga. It was the same Judge Gihan Kulatunga who delivered the ruling in the case against former President Secretary Lalit Veeratunga. It was with respect to misappropriating a sum of 600 million rupees of the Sri Lanka Telecommunications Regulatory Commission for a program of distributing silk cloth during the last presidential election period. However, the appeals court decided to extend until the 14th of December the interim injunction preventing the hearing of the Almanac case filed against Basil Rajapaksa. Minister of Law and Order Ranjith Madhumabandara has said that a special police team has been deployed to investigate allegations made against DIG Nalaka De Silva. He made this reference at a news briefing held at the Sirikota United National Party head office. Deputy Minister Nalin Bandara also expressed views to journalists.
Minister
Ranjith Madhumabandara said that an allegation has been made against the DIG of the Terrorists Investigation Division, Nalaka De Silva. A person through the media displaying an audio recording had made a statement today against DIG Nalaka De Silva. He said that they considered it as a serious matter. It is now being investigated. Investigations were carried out in an independent and transparency manner so that no one could interfere in it. A special criminal investigations department team is now investigating. The officer concerned will be sent on compulsory leave before the initial investigations have been completed. He referred to certain statements made on the Inspector General of Police. His ministry has appointed a committee to investigate into it. A certain person had accused him of a cash transaction. The minister said that instructions have been given to undertake an independent inquiry by a committee comprising government administrative officers. Deputy Minister Nalin Bandara said under the direct mediation of their minister, they were able to mete out justice to 129 political victims. Such victimization is prevalent in a number of ministries. However, it was their ministry that took the lead in this initiative. The salaries of all officers of the Sri Lanka Police have increased twofold. It is not a 10,000 rupee increase. The bata has been doubled in addition to a 40% salary hike. He pointed out that they are receiving a twofold salary increase than the salary they received 2 to 3 years ago. You're watching Prime TV News, and still on the local scene, President Maithripala Sirisena has emphasized that the allocation made by the government to the provision of dry rations for the drought-affected people alone is 9,000 million rupees. The president laid this emphasis launching the renovation of the Mahavilachia Nabadagasdigiliya tank in Anuradhapura under the Ellanga irrigation renovation countrywide operation. Sri Lanka has been ranked 4th among the countries in the world suffering due to the weather and climatic changes. The president declared on this occasion that the government will continuously grant relief to the people suffering due to this disaster. About 422,000 persons are suffering as a result of the drought at present, and the government is providing them with dry rations. But President Maithripala Sirisena underlined that, as the previous administration, the present government was not giving undue publicity to such activities. On the instructions of the president, 1,000 tanks in the Mahavilachia and Nochiagama Divisional Secretariat divisions are due to be renovated under the Ellanga irrigation renovation project. There is a program to upgrade the living standards of the people living in affiliation to every tank. Accordingly, agricultural, fisheries, tourism, production and social development projects are planned to be implemented. Every region in the island will be covered under the national program of renovating 2,400 tanks. The engineering force of the Sri Lanka Army is carrying out this work. The Ellanga network is considered as an outstanding engineering concept coming from the days the kings ruled the country. It is expected to stock an increased quantity of water in rural tanks through this program. This will provide a permanent solution to the drinking water and irrigation water shortage experienced in the Anuradhapura area. With the launch of reconstruction of the Mahavilachia Nabadagastigiliya tank, the president handed over 2,000 land deeds to persons in the Anuradhapura district. It is operative under the program of granting 100,000 land deeds to people of Mahavalley zones. A grass-cutting machine was also handed over by the president. The president also launched the transport service provided free of charge by the Cyril Dharmavardhana Foundation for kidney and cancer patients. Leading sugar importers have said that no changes will be effected to the price of sugar. They pointed out that there is only a minor change in the wholesale price of sugar due to the duty imposed on this commodity. Kingsley Palliagoda, a sugar importer, said that a person called Hemaka Fernando, claiming to be a member of the Sugar Importers Association, had attended a news conference. He said that Hemaka Fernando is not a member of this association. The prices mentioned by him are also false. Even though the government has increased duty on sugar imports to a certain extent, he claimed that there would be no change in the retail price of sugar. They have the ability to maintain the prevailing retail price. Kasun Andra Hendry mentioned that the duty did not increase by 18 rupees. It has been increased by only 12 rupees. No major change has been effected to the wholesale price. The cost of future imports will be less than 102 rupees. As such, he said that they can sell sugar at a price of 99, 100, 101 or 102 rupees. He said that the price of sugar will not at all increase. The Colombo International Book Fair 2018 commenced today. It is being organized by the Sri Lanka Book Publishers Association. This year, the Colombo International Book Exhibition is being held for the 20th occasion. The opening of the exhibition took place under the patronage of Education Minister Akila Viraj Karyavasam. The exhibition will continue until the 30th of this month and is open to the public daily from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. A presentation of scholarships to students who display their special skills in education also took place on the occasion. Giving his views on the occasion, the Education Minister said that the Education Ministry has already embarked on a special program to evaluate school children reading books. The minister said that reading molds a fully fledged person. Many programs are being launched to cultivate the habit of reading. He said that book vouchers were issued for schools to purchase about 700 million books. A decision has been taken to conduct competitions with the intention of cultivating the habit of reading. The minister revealed that funds have been allocated to provide foreign scholarships for students. 100 students who had read most of the books by the end of January will be awarded foreign scholarships. The Ministry of Agriculture has called on the farmers to provide information on the damages inflicted to their cultivations by wild animals. It has been revealed that between 30 and 35% of the crops cultivated in Sri Lanka are annually destroyed by wild animals. As such, it has been estimated that the value of the crops damaged annually within the country is in the region of 18,000 million rupees. Also, a survey has found that more than 80 farmers die annually due to attacks by wild elephants. By now, the monkey hazard has also increased. The Agricultural Ministry claims that the monkey population in the country is about 1.5 million. The Agricultural Ministry has made arrangements to provide some compensation to farmers who are suffering by this menace after gathering information from them. Such information can be intimated on contact number 0112-872094. For more information, visit www.itnews.lk. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.